This is the man who all but handed Boris Johnson his leadership.
Out the way.
And the man who could very well have gone a long way to irreparably damaging it.
Why did you advise the rest of the country to do this?
You are unbelievable!
Shame!
Boris Johnson's backroom advisor is now very much front and centre. In late March, Dominic Cummings, Boris Johnson's right-hand man, flouted the UK's strict lockdown rules by driving his family with suspected COVID-19 420 kilometres to his parents' property in Durham, north of London. At that same time, John Wilson's wife was losing her battle with the virus.
I got a call back from one of the doctors to say she'd suddenly had a collapse. Her oxygen levels were very, very low, and they had no way of getting them up, and they didn't think she'd last the day. And in the late afternoon, I got a call saying that she had actually died.
Pauline had been in poor health for years, including with leukemia. John was not allowed to see his wife in the 2 weeks before she died, on March the 29th.
That was very painful. I mean, I was reassured that somebody was with her when she died. It's easier to sort of accept it and deal with it if you've seen it for yourself, I think.
While John was obeying the lockdown rules to the letter, Dominic Cummings, who helped develop them, was not.
It's not so much what Dominic Cummings did, it's what the Prime Minister didn't do that really made me angry.
Good afternoon.
Boris Johnson came out swinging to defend his advisor.
I think he followed the instincts of every father and every parent.
And then, in an almost unprecedented move, Dominic Cummings, a special advisor, was given his own hour-long press conference in a garden at Downing Street.
We agreed that we should go for a short drive to see if I could drive safely. We drove for roughly half an hour and ended up on the outskirts of Barnard Castle town. We did not visit the castle, we did not walk around the town.
I suspect somehow the Prime Minister wouldn't stick up for me in the same vein as he has for Dominic.
Craig Whittaker is among dozens of Conservative MPs who've publicly called for Boris Johnson to sack Mr Cummings, a demand that's fallen on deaf ears.
You can't have a position of that calibre to advise the nation one thing and then go and do another thing without taking the consequences for your action.
And it is the role of advisors...
But Boris Johnson's blind loyalty for his special advisor is being widely seen as a grave misjudgment.
Boris Johnson was very stubborn and I think misjudged the public mood. I don't think he quite realised how angry people were and how overwhelming public opinion has been on this.
But beyond politics and leadership, there's a deeper concern for scientists and health officials, like Professor Robert West, a behavioural scientist advising the government.
Hopefully we can limit the damage, but we don't know how it's going to pan out because it's coming at a particularly dangerous time when we're starting to ease the rules anyway, and particularly when we need trust. Probably this is the most important thing.
In breaking the rules, he has undermined public trust. He has undermined the key job which he and Boris Johnson are meant to do. They need to draw their own conclusions about what they should do about that and whether his position is tenable or not.
What's your strategy?
Downing Street will hope the anger will blow over, but the damage has been done.
I think there will be people who will never forgive him for having kept Dominic Cummings on.
John Wilson, who's yet to scatter his wife's ashes as he continues to abide by the lockdown rules, is one of them.
If I had gone to see her, I'd have been arrested. That's what happened at the hospital. And I don't think I would have done, because I believe that we're in a very serious situation and behaving irresponsibly isn't helping.
Hi, I'm Lee Sales. Thanks for watching this story. If you'd like to watch more of 730's stories, they are on the left of your screen. And tap on the button below to subscribe and get the latest from ABC News.